Hello everybody, it's Red Panda Gamer here for another exciting episode of Play or Pass, the review show where I play a game for a little while and tell you what I think of it. In this episode, we're going to be talking about PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, or as I like to call it, Sony Smash Bros. Just a little warning, reminder, a little blurb. You're not going to want to watch this video if you're here to watch me praise this game and tell you how good I think it is. Because I think this game is a piece of shit. I'll tell you right now, this game is a pass, it's bad, it's overpriced, and I do not think it is in any way worth it. So there you go. If you're just looking for a quick answer, don't buy this game, unless maybe you find it somewhere for like 20 bucks. It's so not worth it, it's disgusting. And I apologize if you're a huge fan of Sony, and if you just say, oh, you're just a Nintendo fanboy. That's bullshit. I was actually really looking forward to this game, and I actually thought it would be really good, but guess what? It's not. It's not bad, mind you. It's not bad. But when you ask for $60 for this game, that's just absurd. So I'll go right into it. You have 19 characters, and I say 19 because this is bullshit already right here. You have a freaking Cole and Evil Cole. I'm sorry, but that's not fair. So far, Cole has been my favorite character, plus I love Infamous, so... Kratos is apparently overpowered, which, I mean, you always have an overpowered character in the game. You got, like, Parappa the Rappa, Sweet Tooth. So you got a lot of characters, mostly Sony exclusives, except for Big Daddy from Bioshock. That's a little weird. I don't know how he ended up in the game. And Hayachi? Hayachi is from Tekken, and I'm almost positive that other systems have had Tekken. No, I know for a fact they have. But it's cool because you have some older characters like Spike from Ape Escape. You have Sir Daniel, I think it's called Medieval. You got like Sackboy. You have Raiden, which is weird because his game hasn't even come out yet, but I guess it's kind of cool in its own right. And then you have Dante from the new Devil May Cry prequel. So you have some characters whose games haven't even come out yet. So this is my first complaint. I think this roster sucks. There's so many other Sony characters out there, and yes, they should have had Final Fantasy characters. They should have had Sora, and, you know, I don't understand why they didn't. I guess they just wanted specific... I guess all they wanted was just specific Sony characters, but I don't really see a reason for that. I don't know. I think that the character choices are bad. From the characters I've used, they don't really feel all that unique individually. I'll go ahead and just play it first. I'll play a little bit with Cole, because, like I said, Cole is my favorite. And also I'm obsessed with Infamous right now. So this is my second big fucking problem, is this does the same thing Street Fighter did. You don't get cutscenes. You get pictures. A couple of moving pictures that are supposed to make you understand the point of doing this game. I don't get it. There's no cutscene. There is a cutscene at the end of the game. It does kind of a the end of this game. I'm probably not even going to show it to the end. Is a Marvel vs. Capcom style thing where you have like this one big boss that makes you fight, you know, more powerful versions of other characters. So there's that. So first fight is getting Fat Princess, but you can see that number right there. That's 27. That's your experience level number as that character. As that level rises, you get different costumes, you get different taunts, you get some music. Really nothing that adds too much to the game. The only thing that I'd really say adds to is the idea of getting costumes, because everybody loves costumes, I guess. I think it's kind of stupid. Oh my god, that is a Fat Princess. So levels are pretty cool in this game. This is from Parappa the Rapper, the dojo. Jumping is floaty as hell, but I mean, I guess that makes sense. Characters are relatively quick. Depends on the character, obviously. But like, I played as Big Daddy initially, because honestly, that was one of the characters I was most excited to be able to play as, other than Sly Cooper and Cole. So already you can see right here, it's very easy to pin people against the wall. Some characters are just horribly underpowered, some are horribly overpowered. So Cole is probably one of those overpowered characters, not as bad as like, not as bad as Kratos, but still pretty bad. Cole's cool because he's fast, he's got a lot of cool different moves, he's got a varies between ranged attacks and close-up attacks, and it's all good. So you got that little Sub-Zero move right there. So you may be asking, oh, so that at the bottom, that must be their health gauge. But if there's your health gauge, then why is it going up? Well, it's not your health gauge. It's actually AP. It's your special power. I think it's called AP. I'm almost positive it is. So you have AP, which basically will add up, and you can see it counting. It counts 1, 2, then it eventually goes up to 3, which is the highest one. So this is your super special attack, which you activate with just one button push. So we'll go ahead and do that right now. It's R2. And we do this crazy-ass super move that makes it disappear. So, you know, I didn't see their health going down, so what, is it just random or something like that? No. Here's another one. So that's a little bit of a weaker one. It's a little bit harder to achieve. Whereas one, like, completely decimates the whole, like, side that you're staring at. That one, you have to be closer to your opponent. So no, actually, the way this game works is you have to literally... and I think this is ridiculous. The only way you can kill your opponent, as far as I have seen, is by using your special move. Doesn't matter if, you know, if you're fighting more than one person, because this can get up to like 4 people at once. Doesn't matter if you're the one who's been attacking someone. It just, whoever gets to use the super move on someone wins, or kills them. So the only way you can kill anyone is with a super move. The only way you can die is by getting hit by a super move, which is ridiculous. So there you go. There's Fat Princess's super move. And the way they work is you get, I believe, okay, you get 1 point for killing someone, and then you lose 2. No, is that how it is? Or do you? I think you get 2 points for killing someone, and then you lose a point if you die. Or it's the other way around. I really can't remember now. So obviously you have to make sure you kill a lot. It's okay if you die every now and then, but at the same time you got to make sure you don't suck. It's not the easiest thing in the world to counter some of these moves. On one-on-one battle, it's kind of easy to counter or dodge them. But when you get 4 people on screen, some of these stages are really big, and it can be really, really hard to follow where everyone is and what everyone's doing. So there's the first match. I totally decimated Fat Princess. Yeah, 7-2. So, yeah, let's see. Died 4 times. Okay, yeah, so that's the one. Okay, you take 1 away, and kills, you get 2. Makes sense. So I did pretty well that time around. I've had rounds sometimes where I'll get like 12 kills. Where you really start to see them go up is these ones right here. There's 2 different ways you can win. There's timed matches, so it's, you know, accumulative. Whoever got the most kills or most points in the time limit wins. And then there's also a lot of matches where it's set up to whoever gets 3 kills first, so it's kind of like stock in Super Smash Bros. Except not survival, it's just trying to kill first. Whoever gets 3 kills first wins, which can be a little more difficult, I guess. I think that style of winning, like the idea that, see, look how small your character is, and this is still with only 3 characters. So if you're all standing pretty close to each other, it's not so bad. But my God, if you get too far away, like I remember people would complain about like Hyrule in people would complain about Hyrule in Super Smash Bros. But this level is ridiculous. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Not this level, but this whole game is kind of like this, depending on especially if we're fighting 4 people. So you have the ability to block, you have the ability to roll, do air dodges, so all stuff that we've seen in Super Smash Bros. A lot of the moves are even like Super Smash Bros., which kind of annoys me, especially like, I swear to God, Big Daddy carries just like Bowser. I swear to God, it's like the exact same character. It's ridiculous. So yeah, my #1 biggest issue with this game, hands down, is the fact that the only way you can kill someone is by using your super move. I think that it's just ridiculous if that's the only way you can kill someone. So at some point, it really doesn't even matter how much you hit someone or you attack someone. At the end of the day, if you don't connect with your super move, or you get hit with your super move more, I mean, it's kind of easy to miss some of these. Obviously, the higher the level, the more powerful it is. Like this one is almost impossible to miss. You can take out like 3 people at once with that one. But then like with some of the lower leveled ones, it can be really easy to miss. And if you miss, you're pretty much screwed. Also, some enemies are way better than others, or some characters' moves are way better than others. Like, Cole has a pretty good move. Even his level 1 move can still kill 2 people, if you time it right. So this level's kind of, and that is, okay, so this is one thing I don't want to take away from the game. I'm trying to, you know, make a compliment sandwich where I say bad things about the game and say something nice about the game. Who's the final boss in the first God of War? Isn't it? Ares? No, or is it Poseidon? I think Poseidon's the first boss. Yeah, Ares, God of War, duh. So this level's kind of cool. This is probably my favorite level. It's, no, get away. You don't get to answer. No! Crap. Okay. So now he gets a pie thrown at him. But again, this level design is just freaking like, this level's just like the WarioWare level in Super Smash Bros. Brawl. So yeah, and there's a couple levels that do stuff like this. Like the Parappa level, I'm pretty sure if you jump and kick and stuff at the right time, you can actually get a few things for it. But I mean, it's kind of hard in this game. Ugh, overpowered move. If you get 3, I guess I never showed 3, you get like a nice little cutscene move. Which, that's another thing too, is you really don't know. It's not like it's always the same. Like, it's not like, okay, your first move is a close range move, and your second move is a, you can hit everyone move. Everyone in the game has a different type of move, which isn't bad, but it's also not good, because if you're using a character the first time, you're not going to have any idea what your super move is. So there's a good chance you'll miss. So I recommend making sure you practice with the character, or practice with their super moves. So that time we got 8. Sly Cooper was second with 0. That's pretty pathetic. So you can roll, you can dodge, you can block, and then there's also 3 attack buttons. You have square, triangle, and circle. Circle is like your special attack moves. Triangle is also kind of like your special attack moves. And then square is like just your normal melee stuff. Like I said, the moves in this game aren't bad. There's a lot of them feel like they're copied off of Super Smash Bros. And most of the time, there's a lot of characters that have way better moves than other characters. So there's that. I'm trying to think of other specific things to say about this game, but it's kind of hard for me to. See, like right now, look, oh my god, look, like, and I'll try and walk farther away from an enemy. So I'm pretty far. I don't know, this one's not so bad, I guess. But there are definitely some levels that are bad. And then there's weapons, there's items, just like in Super Smash Bros. I'm going to keep comparing it to Super Smash Bros. Not because first of all, I have no issue with a game that's similar to Super Smash Bros. If anything, I'm glad they tried to make this game. And when I first heard about it, I was excited. I was like, oh wow, I'm really bummed I don't have a PS3 because I won't get to try this game. I got a PS3, and I wasn't, after watching some gameplay, like after finally getting to see gameplay, I was kind of like, I don't know, I don't really like the look of this game. I don't think it plays very well. It's kind of weird. And that probably has a lot to do with me. If I never played Super Smash Bros. And I played this game, I'd probably be like, okay, this game is awesome. But since I've played a fantastic party fighter, which is what Super Smash Bros. Is, it's a party fighter, I really can't just accept this game because it's not good. It's overpriced. $60 is way too much money for this game. If it was $20 or a downloadable game, then yeah, sure. But this game is made for, it's made for Sony fanboys, which is okay because that's pretty much what Super Smash Bros. Started out to be. So there you go. There's a nice triple kill right there. 6 points right off the bat. I can do nothing now and probably win. But if I'd never played Super Smash Bros., sure, I'd probably think this was pretty good. But there's not that much content. I think this mode has 6 fights, including the boss fight, which is relatively easy. Every character has their own rival, which that in itself is kind of interesting to see who they chose to be like. So, I'm going to spoil it, but Cole's rival is Raiden, and I really don't understand how they were able to make that. Like, I don't know who the idea that was, but it's kind of cool because you get a little cutscene where they interact. Why they couldn't have done cutscenes for all of them, and why they had to do stupid images, I don't really understand, and I'll never understand. I think it's really cheesy. I think it's really disappointing. Like, cutscenes with all these characters together would be amazing. And actually, I'm going to say it again, Super Smash Bros. Did do that, so you can't say it's not possible, because Super Smash Bros. Subspace Emissary had tons and tons of cutscenes. And I don't care, and I know some people oh, fuck, I died. Some people I know don't like Subspace Emissary, but I love it, and I think the cutscenes of it are one of the things that makes it so likable. I honestly think the biggest reason people are going to buy this game is because they've, unfortunately, yeah, I say unfortunately, they haven't been able to play like Super Smash Bros. For the last couple of years because they own a PS3, and if they bought it when it first came out, they had no money for anything else. But, I'm sure a lot of people are bummed, like they love Super Smash Bros. Maybe when they, oh, here we go. Here's my third one. I don't know what this thing does, but, oh, okay, cool. So this one is, basically, you control something on the whole screen. And this seems to be what most characters have for their third move, is some sort of overpowered, like, full screen move. And Cole's, once again, seems to be the most overpowered as far as the couple of characters I've gotten to see as their moves. Kind of bats on me that have me confused. Ah! Alright. Oh, Drake. Oh, not Drake. I always want to call him Drake, but that's not his freaking name. I can't remember his name. Nathan Drake. Oh, yeah, okay. Sorry. So, yeah, I got 15 points that time. I totally just destroyed everyone. So, yeah, really the whole point of this game is get your super move and use it on everyone. That's the whole idea. I'm going to go ahead and quit right now and show you guys the online mode. I won't play as Cole anymore, though, because I'm sure people would like to see some other characters. So I'll do a couple online matches with some different characters. I want to know why Sora wasn't a playable character. I understand. Maybe it had something to do with Square Enix. I really don't know. And honestly, as strange as it sounds, the fact that he's not in this game kind of makes me wonder if he's going to actually be in the new Super Smash Bros. Game, but who knows. Alright, so now you're probably wondering, Jake, if you hate this game so much, why'd you buy it? Well, I didn't know I was going to hate it. I honestly thought it was going to be good. But the fact that it's not kind of upsets me. We're going to go ahead and do a ranked match, and we're going to go into my next issue with this game. I'll go ahead and play as a character that I haven't played in here yet to show you another point of this game that drives me up the wall. I'll go ahead and play as Nathan Drake, because I'd like to play as him. I think it'd be fun. Sweet. So, search for opponents. Luckily, there's a lot of people playing this game right now, which surprised me. I didn't really know if there would be that many. So, normally you can find people pretty fast. Of course, it's probably not going to happen now because I just said that. Come on, game. Prove me wrong. There we go. So sometimes you get connected to one person, sometimes you get connected to 2 or 3. It really just depends, which I kind of like that. Alright, so we're fighting 2 per rep. Okay, here we go. There's my point. I'm level 1. That guy playing Raiden is level 361. I played a match earlier where I was level 1 and someone was level 652. I understand that that's not really... It doesn't give anyone an advantage with finger quotes, but at the same time, that obviously shows they have a lot more experience with the game, and probably will be able to destroy someone who doesn't. I also understand that those experience goes per character, so then I think if that's the case, they need to just have one ultimate judgment, not just levels per character. I honestly, that's one of the things that drives me, that's one of the things that really, really bothers me about the online, is it's really unfair. Now, this game isn't like... With the way this game is and the fact that it's all about getting super moves, you can get really, really lucky. I mean, you can... Oh my god. Ryan's a little overpowered as well. Not that that should be any surprise since he's a freaking cyborg with, you know, leg blades. But yeah, see, look at that. He's juggling the hell out of me. And that's not just because I'm bad. I mean, I'm really not that bad at this game. But some characters are literally better than others. Some characters are faster than others. Characters that are shorter than others are able to reach you much easier. I forgot to mention too, by the way, you can use throws, and throws make people lose their AP, which is kind of cool, I guess. Oh my god! Yeah, see, I mean, I'm just getting juggled. Oh god. Oh god. Yeah, there you go. Almost kill. Oh god, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away, get away! How did I get stunned? What did that even do? Okay, cool. So I somehow managed to get away, but he already got 2 kills, so that's 4 points for him. That's ridiculous. Okay, okay, I get it. You're really good at this game, kid. Or man. I don't really know if you're a kid. Or you could be a woman. I'm sorry. I said man, so that's why I said kid. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and try and use my move. I actually don't even know what his move is. Oh wow, that is a terrible move. I haven't played with this character very much, which is another thing, that's a disadvantage. The only way you can get really good with a character is by playing over and over again, which is a little annoying. I don't know. I just like a bit more consistency in the game, I guess, between characters. Okay, so next complaint. Characters really, honestly, do not feel that different from one another. And that's a huge complaint for me whenever I play a fighting game. I just can't stand when there's not a lot of diversity. You know, and I'll admit, I'm not saying Super Smash Bros. Is the king of diverse characters either. But it had a lot more than this. It really did. I don't know. It bothers me quite a bit, actually. I mean, any character with a gun feels very similar. Which of these is not Fat Princess? I actually don't know. I've never played Fat Princess. But I probably should, because I've heard it's really good. But any character that uses a gun is going to feel... Oh my god, he's using that same fucking move. Jeez. So any character that uses a gun... Okay. I fucked up. Any character that uses a gun is going to feel like every other character that uses a gun. Not exactly. I mean, obviously characters like Nathan Drake are going to feel a little differently. And I mean, it's not all exactly the same. I'm not saying like every single character has a... What the fuck just happened? Okay, so here's his level 3. I don't know if he's going to take everyone out or not. Yep. That's one of those moves that takes everyone out. 10 seconds, so I'm totally going to lose this, obviously. Oh, there we go. At least I got somebody. I did terrible. And that's not necessarily because... I don't know. I guess I'm just bad at this game. I don't know. I really don't even think I'm that bad at it. I mean, if I play with some characters, I can do really well. But yeah, he totally destroyed us. Which you'd expect from someone who is level 300 and whatever. Right? I mean, you can't be that surprised. Alright, I'll play one more match with one other character. I'm trying to think of a character you guys would probably like to see. But yeah, so Nathan Drake plays a lot like Radic, who plays also a lot like, and, you know, even Jack and Ratchet like all these characters that have any type of guns all play very similar. I guess I'll play a Sackboy, but to be honest, I haven't even played as him yet, so I'm probably gonna do terrible. Sorry. So, I don't recommend this game. I think it's bad. I just feel like my biggest issue with this game is the fact that it was $60. If this game was $20, it'd be fantastic. And I know that's unfair. I know I really shouldn't be judging a game based on price, but I have to. Because the $60 is basically saying, hey, we made this game and it is worth this much money. And obviously, it's not, because they were able to release it on the Vita. Well, first of all, if you get the game, you get the Vita version for free. So I will admit, if you have a Vita, that's awesome. But the Vita version is only like $30. And it's supposed to be like the same exact game as this one. So if it's the same game, how are they able to price this one at $60 and that one at $30? Unless they're trying to say, oh, well, you're getting this one and the one for the Vita, which is total bullshit, because not a lot of people have the Vita because it's a waste of money. I had a Vita at one point, but I got rid of it because there were no good games for it. Surprise, surprise. So yeah, I really don't like this thing, and I'm sorry. I really am. I wanted to like, and that's the thing that bothers me the most, and why I know I'm probably gonna get hate on this, and I understand that, but I honestly don't understand. I wanted to like this game. I really did. That's why I bought it. I wouldn't have bought it if I thought it was gonna be bad. I didn't just buy it to make fun of it. But I wanted this game to be so good, and it was such a disappointment to me that I honestly, after like tomorrow, I'm going to go return this game. It's terrible. I wanted to like this game, and the fact that it's as bad as it is a big disappointment for me. And the fact that I'm not able to find a ranked match right now is also very disappointing. I say pass, 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 pass. Maybe if you can find it on sale, and if you get it on the Vita as well, then you should get it, but otherwise I see zero reason to get this game. It's a disappointment. It's not as good as Super Smash Bros. It never will be as good as Super Smash Bros. And no amount of characters they add, because I'm pretty sure they're planning on adding more characters with DLC, which is terrible, by the way, and I really hope Super Smash Bros. Doesn't do that. Any amount of characters they could add to this game will not fix it. And I know it sounds lame, but the fact that there's really no decent story mode or anything... Story mode is basically just fight a couple matches, then fight a big boss match, which is just lame. I don't like it. And then, you know, I'm not even that big a fan of Marvel vs. Capcom. For that reason, is the fact that there's really no story to it. But that game's a little different because it's got a huge competitive side. And it's also not even that price anymore. So here you go. Someone who's level... Oh my god, this is the best example ever. Someone who's almost level 1,000, someone who's level 605, someone who's 169, and a person that's level 1. Where's the logic? Seriously. How does that happen? I'm gonna get destroyed. Not just because I've never played as Sackboy, but because everyone here has been playing, like, since the fucking game came out, a lot. I just, look at this. This is absurd. Oh, God. Okay. I'm just going to try my best to hold my own. Oh, cool. I actually am wearing a different costume. It's kind of unclear when you can wear a different costume or not. You know, because the color scheme... How does that guy already have a super move? Oh, my God. See, it's just people are at a whole... They're on a whole nother level with this game. Which is fine. I mean, that's okay. I'm not, like, trying to say, oh, this game sucks because people are really good at it. Oh, there's another sheep bat. What the fuck? How does someone already have ×2? What? How? Look, I mean, I'm trying, and I literally cannot hit anyone. I've already gotten killed, like, 3 times, too. It's just, it's unfair. When you're playing a ranked match, you should be playing people who are ranked near what you're ranked, and not just anyone. Like any random person, because that's ridiculous. You stand no chance. I mean, hypothetically, you can get matched up against, like, the best player of this game since it came out. Like, that can... Where'd my power? Where'd my special go? Oh, I killed him. Awesome. Dang. I'm not sure what just happened. I think I did something cool, though. And I'm literally, like, I know there's going to be people out there who's like, well, you're just bad at the game. No, that's not the case. This game is just not good. Like, I really don't want to get good at this game, to be honest. That's a big part of it, too, is I don't like this game. I think it's disappointing. The characters are highly imbalanced. Ugh. The concept of a super move! I mean, come on! It's ridiculous. The idea of the super move... It's like, imagine if Super Smash Bros. Brawl... Once again, comparing it to Super Smash Bros. Imagine if the only way you could ever kill anyone in Super Smash Bros. Brawl was if you used the Smash Ball. And that's it. That's the only way you can get a kill in the game. Not only would it take forever, which it does, there's not really that many kills, except for when you get to, like, I guess when you get to this level of the game, there's a lot of kills. I just don't like this game. I really don't. It's a disappointment. It's really not that good. It's not. It's just it has potential. That's for sure. I mean, it definitely did. Oh god, I just totally used that move wrong. It's just you get killed. Like when you get there's a skill level to it. I will admit, like it is like when someone's really good at it, they're really good at it. But at the same time, what does it matter to be good at a game that's as broken as this is? Seriously. You use super moves to get kills, and that's it. There's no health, there's no percentage, there's nothing. It's just get a super move as fast as you can, then use it on as many people as possible. That's ridiculous. It really is. It's stupid. And some people have really good super moves, and some people have shit super moves. So what, you're just not supposed to play as people you want to play as? It's ridiculous. Yes, Super Smash Bros. Had some broken characters, but none of them were as broken as this. This game sucks. You shouldn't play it. You shouldn't buy it. You damn well shouldn't buy it. If you want to play it and try it for yourself, sure. Sure, go ahead. Try it. You can try it. If you go out and buy this game for $60, you're wasting your money and your time. I'm going to show you one more thing, just real quick, because I think this is also really dumb. Online is hard as hell. I mean, you can obviously do, like, quick match, unranked, but what's the point? Solo play, not only do you have an arcade mode, but you also have a combat mode. Combat mode is stupid. Combat mode is pretty much just like Marvel vs. Capcom 3's combat mode, where you pick one character and they have all their own. And so you have, like, use your unlimited level 1 superpower or super attack to get kills, and that's it. Use unlimited level 2 to kill multiple enemies at once. Single kills don't count. So these are basically, like, events. Like, okay, Super Smash Bros. Had events. And those events were good. They were actually events. Like, most of them had something interesting to them. Not all of them, I will admit, but most of them. This one's just like, oh, do nothing but punches, do nothing but special moves, do nothing but this, do nothing but that. And it's dumb. I understand that, yeah, it'll make you more skilled at these certain things. Like, okay, you'll get more practice with your super moves. So yeah, I get that. Like, it really will help you as you try to play more of the game. I'm not saying it's not helpful at all. I'm saying it's boring. Like, I don't, like, why would I want to spend all this? All this is like a more advanced practice mode. And that's it. Like, it's not more to do on your own. This game is really made to be played online, and that's really it. It's not really meant to be played single player. It's not meant to have a story mode, nothing like that. Which is okay, but it shouldn't be $60. I mean, Soul Calibur 5 had a story mode, even though it wasn't very good. It was somewhat engaging and had somewhat of a story, and the combat itself, like playing by yourself, was good. I just feel like the unfortunate thing is with fighting games is people just fighting games are just assumed, okay, they're not. It's the same thing as Call of Duty. You know, fighting games are going through the same thing that like Call of Duty is going through, or has been going through, I should say, where they know that their audience is not. They know their audience has no interest in the story. Because they don't. That's not what they buy it for. I'm not saying nobody does. I know a lot of people do. But they know, like, the fighting game audience and the first-person shooter audience doesn't really care much about story. You're not buying Call of Duty for the engaging story. You're playing it so you can go online and waste, you know, 100 hours of your life or more. This game does the same thing. This game's like, okay, we'll throw a story mode in there, we'll throw some challenge modes, once again using finger quotes sarcastically, and the people will be happy. But for the most part, they're just going to want to play online. And the only reason they may play some single-player stuff is so they can unlock more costumes. Which, by the way, I hate costumes as motivation to play one player. I think it's ridiculous. So every character has their own, well, I guess they have their own specific challenges, but in reality, they all just have the same challenge. And then mastering of the fundamentals, you build your AP meter and use super attacks. You get 1 kill with each of your 3 super attacks. So these are all really just, you know, collect all the pieces of cake. Stupid. Complete taunts to score. So these are all dumb. I'm sorry. This game is bad. I give it a pass. Don't buy it. You can try it, play with a friend. If you have a lot of friends that play this game, then sure, get it. If you like playing fighting games with your friends, or you like wasting hours and hours playing online, and you're going to go through a grueling process of fighting people who are way better than you, way better than you, and there's nothing you can do about it. I'm Red Panda Gamer. Like this video, favorite this video, comment this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already,